Right, so I'm considering who to ask something to first. We learn out two rather key pieces of information. There's nothing we can say to you for now. You just got to check. Never be too sure. Now, I think first we'll go and question Chance. Hey, we can't ask you anything, bastard. For God's sake, alright, have we got to go to Nathan? Is that the thing we got to do? We can't even ask Sean whether he was here beforehand? Okay, so we got to go to the library yet again and ask David. Oh, they must be sick of me at this point. They're like, oh, what are you doing here? Again. Hi, Nathan. I hear you wanted to be head student of the lab. Okay, so we get to hear your thing now. But, well, yeah, but I mean, who doesn't? Sean sure didn't. Yeah, it wasn't his style. He didn't like all the work? Oh, no, it's not about the work. He's never had a problem with hard jobs. He's the guy you call when you wake up at 2 AM downtown with no money, a hangover, and a box of dog biscuits you don't remember buying. Oh, God. You know what, Nathan? I'm not going to ask. Has this ever happened? I said don't ask. God for that. I'm speaking hypothetically, of course. But the dog biscuits didn't taste that bad, of course. But if not the work, then the acclaim, or rather lack of it. He's a nice guy and all, but he really prefers it when people notice how nice he is. You wanted to be noticed too, don't you? Of course, everyone wants to be noticed, but for most of us, getting noticed is a means to an end. I want to be noticed so I can have a higher position. He wants to be noticed just for the sake of being noticed. The more adoration he gets, the better. But weren't you just talking about how great he is? I never said he doesn't deserve it, I only said he's always seeking it out. Wow, you just sound bitter. Being lab head is sort of a thankless job. Then why do you want it? If you can't understand that, I don't think I should explain it to you. I'm investigating a murder, you will fucking tell me. Oh, well. I had no, apparently you won't fucking tell me. Jesus, alright. So Sean likes to be noticed, so he didn't get the job as head student? But, okay, so head of lab is... I am so confused, what? Is that the same thing as Jupiter's got? It must be. Yeah, I think it is. Where haven't we been in a while? Student housing we've just been to. We tried to speak to the email and there was nothing there. So let's go back to biology and see if Jupiter knows anything about anything. Can we speak to you? No, okay, we can't. So what do we... Unless we go back to Sean and Chance and they randomly have something. Anything in the sleep lab? No, alright, always worth a look. I'm also trying to keep my eyes peeled for anything out of order. Can I examine this now and grab it? No? No? Okay, no. And I can't look at that either. Okay, so the only thing I can think of doing is the main lab. The main lab? What the fuck am I on about? Fucking here, Sean Chance. Why would I know that? Have I not done something in a certain order? Why can't I speak to her about, hey, you're fucking leaving at 11, you dumb bitch. What? Now this is odd, because I'm clearly not supposed to be here. Am I supposed to go to Gursky? Let's go to Gursky. Hey, Gherkin. No! Where have I not gone then? The back room of biology? Because there is a back door. Is there anything here? No. Am I supposed to be examining something? No. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. We just went to the sleep lab. Is there somewhere I'm quite obviously missing? Okay, there's got to be. There must be something that I'm missing. Can I try and go to the bell tower? Hey, Gursky, lol. No, okay, I can't. Oh well, always worth a try. If I'm confused. I'm not sure where I should be going. We've been there. I'm just trying to recap things, right? I'm sure there are hundreds of you shouting at the screen going, oh my god, you got to do this. But, oh, I haven't spoken to Aki. Or Naaki. Yeah, I forgot temporarily which one was which. Okay, so there's no one there we can speak to. We can't speak to you because we just tried that. So there's no one in there. There's no one there. In the library, there's David and Nathan. In here, there's Jupiter, who we've already tried to... Did we try to speak to her? We did earlier. But now she might have more to say. It's the... Oh, bollocks. It's the best thing I've got at this point. Main lab, Jupiter. No. Balls. Okay, so there's definitely no one in here we can speak to. So... No, we didn't... Oh, fuck's sake. Front door. It's so confusingly laid out. I don't get it. Okay. So, no one in there we can speak to. No one there we can speak to. No one there we can speak to. We just spoke to Aaron. Not Kevin. Aaron. And Lee May. And they've got nothing to say. So, the only person we can speak to would be... Is there something I'm not examining? Is that it? There's got to be something. David? No? Not you? Okay, so there's something I'm supposed to be examining. So basically, if there's nothing to speak about in the student housing, I'm going to have to cheat. Because there doesn't appear to be anything I can do. Talk? Yeah, cock, I thought as much. Alright, let's just... No, let's go and just speak to you one more time. Yeah, thought as much. Right, walk through. Where are you? So, update. There's a note in the printer, which is apparently a thing around somewhere. So I'm going to try and go looking for that. Found the printer. So, I have absolutely no idea how you're supposed to do that, logically. Dear God! I would have been walking around for ages. Oh my God, that took far longer than it should have. Also, I paused the recording in between, so you didn't see the boring bit of me just walking around and looking through walkthroughs. Oh well, I know nothing apart than this. I'm spoiler myself. I hate spoilers. Right, what's wrong with your printer? Ignore it. It broke nearly half a year ago, but we rarely touch it. Dr. Johansson is the only one who keeps trying to use it. That's suspicious. By the way, I just want to say something. The printers are these three things here. You're supposed to examine and click on that. I've examined this room. I at no point thought, hang on. These three suspicious things here, you say? They shall be checked. Nothing. The screen on the printer reads, 1 print job in queue. Did Dr. Johansson try to print something? It may have been important. If I fix the printer, I can see what he was working on. I glanced at Jupiter. I probably shouldn't try to fix this thing while she's still here. She mentioned wanting to check up on Aaron. I bet I convinced her to go see him, but I don't know how much time that will buy me. Is there a way to stall her after she leaves? Twins. Okay, I see. I see how this works. I understand this from Kansei. Right, let's need to speak to you. Wait, what? I can't? Really? Have I got to ask you? No. What the hell? Apparently, I can't. Okay, so... Alright, we're just going to have to flat out speak to Jupiter then, aren't we? Okay, isn't going to work any other way. What? I still can't? Jesus, do I now have to go and ask Chance? And fucking... Oh, God, no, I don't want to be here. Chance and what are their faces? Chance and Sean. Do I now have to go and speak to them? Or do I have to go and examine some more? No, we already looked at you. Sod off. You? No, you won't do. Oh, Jesus. I almost feel that if I'd accepted Chance's offer of her becoming my accomplice earlier on, it would have been okay. Have I got to go and see Aaron? That's got to be it. Yeah, okay, that has to be it then. Let's do that. Student housing, talk to you. Ah, yes! Alright, clearly not the twins. It was Lee May. Hey, if I get Jupiter to visit, can you stall her for me? Stall? You know, keep her busy, talk to her and stuff. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, the twins would be more suited for this. What are you going to do? Chop her in the windpipe and knock her out? I'm not skilled at talking. You talk with me just fine. You are not the same. How so? You are family. Then think of this as a mission. This is part of solving the case. Aaron's still resting right now, but as soon as he's ready, I'll send Jupiter your way. Can I count on you? I will not fail. Please don't chop her windpipe. This is only going to end badly. Alright. I'm starting to feel we're more near the end now than we are the beginning, because this game is definitely longer than Kansei and Yousei, and I like that a lot. I can finally suggest it's like $15 if I can go get it. Right, so where do we go? Yeah, I know fucking where we go. Just as a quick, brief interlude, if I don't get the true ending, before the next game comes out, I will show the true ending so people know what the fuck's going on. Alright? I think that's fair for everyone. Right, let's talk to you. Didn't you say you were going to check up on Aaron? Just, I'm going to be chilling here, mixing chemicals like the badass chemical motherfucker that I am. RC, is he awake now? Did you really need to say that? Was that entirely necessary, just adding C? Oh, well. I'd say I speak Spanish and I can translate that, but if you don't know what C means, I seriously feel for you a little bit. Or you're American, in which I'd feel for you regardless. Yeah, he was when I last saw him. Excellent. If you don't mind, could you step outside? What? I don't really feel comfortable leaving you alone in the lab. Uh-oh, I didn't see that one coming. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Great, what now? I glance around and tentatively give the front door a tug. Locked, go figure. I circle around the building, searching for a way in. The back door is locked too, obviously. I could fucking waltz in beforehand! What the hell? Oh, God. No way I'm going to find the code this quickly. My only option is to break in. Like I'd even know how. I'd have to be some sort of criminal. I'm afraid to ask. But Aki might. No way, there's no way she can do something like that. I glance up at the clock tower in the distance. This might be my only chance. I guess it couldn't hurt to ask. I jog to the fountain and wave at Aki. What's up, Dave? You don't know how to break into a building, do you? What building are you talking about? The biology lab. That's a pretty high security building. It'll be difficult. Yeah, by the way, we don't have a plan. It needs to be done now. God. But you can do it. Of course not. I knew it. Nike can. I probably should have guessed that. So I should go talk to him? No need, he's already on his way. Meet him in the what? Meet him behind the lab. Forgot about that. It's like, hang on, do I send him a text? Do I have to run over and talk to... Oh, yeah, wait. And bring in this. Aki tosses something to me. I catch it in both hands. It's a pocket-sized screwdriver. A screwdriver? You just carry one of these around? It's a woman. Never ask what a woman carries around in a handbag. You don't want to know, Dave. You never know when you'll need to put up a lot of shelves. Shelves. Okay, then. See, I remember how to open a door which is locked, providing it's only locked with some sort of specific lock. But that's because the teachers at my Spanish school always used to fucking arrive really late. And we just need to get into class and prepare for ourselves. But, you know, they don't give a fuck. They're Spanish. That's their thing. They just arrive late for everything. So, you go... You know, I'm not going to tell you how we fucking started learning how to open locked doors around the school. You know what? If I ever sit down, do a live stream and do a Q&A, and someone asks, I'll say. But until then, no. I am a lovely boy. The kind of person your mother would love to bring back. It's a lie. I hurry back to the lab and duck around the back of the building. Naoki is waiting for me when I arrive. I believe you need this. I hand Naoki the screwdriver and he begins to unscrew the faceplate with the security pad. So, you learned how to break into places. Great conversation topic. He looks nervous enough. Circumstances were different. Naoki doesn't bother to look at me as he removes the plates and pulls out a tangled collection of wires. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but could you just give me a moment? Right, sorry, I was going to say, you can shut up, Jesus. Naoki sorts out the wires in the box and picks out two. We only have a few seconds of time, so as soon as I open the door, hurry. I'll have to stay out here and reset the alarm so no one gets suspicious. Got it. Naoki takes a deep breath and closes his eyes. Go. I feel like I'm going to be faced with a choice. Oh, God. No, I'm going to save it. I do hasten to add I've been ill for a very long time, so the last time recording is 6 days ago as opposed to the normal 4. Go. The door clicks and I fling it open. I duck into the lab and shut the door behind me as quickly as I can. Time to go get that printer. Right, let's go quickly. No, that's the front door. We don't want to go up there. Jesus. Examine. Printer. I don't think calling technical support is going to be the best idea. And it's also good that they've left a 1 on there. Oh, a lot of people aren't going to know what that means. I approach the printer and inspect it. Wires. Plastic bits. I'm not exactly well versed in this stuff. There's a sticker on the front. It's got a number for customers. We're not going to call technical support, are we? I'm not sure if it works the same way in America, but are we just going to get through to somewhere in India? From a Mr. Michael Woodcock. You know, that kind of thing? Oh, God, we are. Oh, this is the worst idea. I pull out my phone and dial the number. It plays an unmemorable jingle for a few agonizing seconds before someone answers. Hello, you've reached Harvard Packet. How may I direct your call? Hey, I've got this broken printer, was wondering how to fix it. Please wait 1 moment, sir. I pace forth and back as the cheesy hold music plays. I don't have much time here. Spent enough time listening to fucking cheesy hold music. It's painful. It's going to be extremely awkward if someone walks in on me while I'm still on hold. Thank you for holding. How may I help you today? I've got this printer that isn't working. Model number TD4715. How the balls did he know that? It's impressive. What colour is the blinking light? Orange. That means the inkhead needs to be cleaned. It's a common problem for that model. Hold down the power and the stop button at the same time for 3 seconds. I push the indicated buttons and wait. The printer starts whining and something inside begins to spin. Okay, it's making noise. Hopefully not too much noise. The printer whines a little longer and the paper feed begins to spin. Hey, I think it's printing. That was easy. Is there anything else I can help you with today, sir? No! Shouldn't be calling you to begin with. Just cry. No, I'm good. Would you be interested in taking a 15-minute survey about the service you received today? No! Jesus! No, thanks. Are you sure you will be entered into drawing a $100 gift card? No, I'm fine, thanks. Thank you for calling Harvard Packet. Wow, that was just the guy. So, like, can you make my job a little easier and give me a review? No. He should have just taken down a number. It's just like, I clearly have paper around. I hang up and hover around the printer. It whirs and sputters, but so far nothing's printing. Come on. A blank piece of paper. I'll assume there's something on the underside. With another screeching whine, the printer finally spits out 2 pages. Thank you. I snatch up the papers and make a mad dash for the exit. Just as I put my hand on the back door, I hear the telltale sound of beeping on the other side. Jupiter, why did she choose the back door? I turn and race for the front door. I slam my shoulder against it and stumble out the lab, hoping that Jupiter didn't see me. I take a few moments to catch my breath before looking down at the crumpled set of pages in my hand. Oh, why would you... Of all the places to look, and you look here? You can't just look at it with Aki or something? Jesus. Alright, what does Dr. Johansson try to print here? I hope this isn't a chain letter or something. That would be amazing. If you don't print this off and serve it to 2 other people, you will die. Looks like a formal suspension notice. Dr. Johansson was going to suspend one of the students. It doesn't say who this is for, but the reason listed is unauthorized access of confidential information. What's this second sheet? It's a list of times and dates along with the same string of numbers each time. I don't think I should figure this out on my own. Maybe I should ask someone. Who would know? What's the point? Who do I trust? Alright. Not Gursky. Not anyone who's a suspect. So it's got to be someone I know. You'll do. Yes! Thank God I can actually fucking tell you. I found this note queued in the printer, but I'm not sure what all these numbers are for. Let me see. Please no. Don't just be like, oh no, whatever. I hand the sheets of paper to Aki and she flips between them quickly. It's an access log, a list of who logs into the computer and when. But all of these timecodes have the same ID number. The first page is a student suspension notice. The ID must have matched the intended recipient. I don't suppose you have any idea who this was meant for? Sadly, I have not taken it upon myself to seek out everyone's student ID number. What? Why not? Damn you. It's probably private information anyway. Is there someone we could find out whose number that is? Why don't we ask Detective Gursky to look into it? No, it'd take forever. Why don't we do it? Aki grins. There's always a way. Let's go. Where? To see my brother, of course. Oh, shit, I didn't even think of that. Oh, he's clearly seen everyone's student ID number, so he's going to be able to know immediately whose student ID it was. So, whoever student's ID is the killer? Because he was going to suspend them? Alright, ruling out Jupiter at this point. I think she'd know about it. Or would she? Would Johansson have told her if they were going to sack someone else? Or no? Alright, I'm confused. Let's just see the options when we get there. Her eyes take on a distant look for a moment, talking to Naoki, no doubt. Naoki greets us outside the building. He still looks tired. Are you up to it? Up to what? Naoki nods warily at the two of us. I've had worse. He tries to speak reassuringly, but he sounds worn out. Dave found something. Looks like a student ID number. Was thinking we could do a lost and found if you're up to it. That's not a problem. Suddenly smiling. Oh, Lord. Aki looks worried, but she nods and hands the printouts to him. He glances at the strings of numbers. Okay. Anyone we need to look out for? Look out? We're not trying to break into anything, are we? Nothing like that. Sometimes acquiring information is as simple as pretending you already have it. What? What? That doesn't make any... Sean's in there. If you could talk to him for a bit, that would help. I have no idea what that means. Consider it done. Come along, Dave. Why are we doing this? I have no idea. Again, I feel we're accelerating quickly to the end. Aki throws the front door open and marches in. I follow her, but Naoki hangs back from the two of us. Hey, Yousei, what's up? Sean, so glad we could catch you. Kagai and I have a very important question for you. Sure, ask me anything. Can you mind a bit bagpiping here? Of all the questions! And you ask that? Oh my god. Minor in what? Bagpiping, you know. Aki holds her hands up and mimes playing a set of bagpipes. Like the instrument. I'd have to look that up for you. We'd appreciate it. Why would he believe me? What? Who in their right mind would believe that? Alright, I'll be right back. With a contented smile, Aki seats herself in a chair and leans back as if she's waiting for someone. The front door swings open and Naoki enters. He approaches the information desk timidly and waits for the bored-looking guy at the counter to notice him. Excuse me, I seem to have misplaced my student ID. Oh yeah? The guy snores through his nose and gives Naoki a smug look. I can get a replacement here, right? For $25 you can. Wow, that's harsh. Did he just look at this guy and say, well, he's got enough of purple and white hair dye, he must have enough for a student ID? Sure, that's fine. Naoki fumbles with his wallet and counts out a few bills. The number is 14773210002, I think. He recites the number from memory, and the worker types it into his computer. Okay, Nathan, fill out this ID request form in triplicate, and I'll need to see 2 different government-approved IDs. Looks like my cue. I was gonna say, surely I can't just walk up and be like, yeah. I lost my student ID here. My name's Elvis. Elvis Presley? If you could just get that done? Yeah, cool. At least seen some ID. Aki pulls out her phone and taps the screen. Naoki's phone starts ringing and he answers it quickly. Hello? Did you know a hummingbird can fly backwards? I raise an eyebrow at Aki as she sticks out her tongue at me. I don't think I'll ever understand her. And upside down. You found it? Where? I'm kind of craving ramen. Ramen? What about you? Naki pauses for a moment before laughing. I thought I already looked there. No, it's okay. Thanks, I owe you one. What on earth is going on? He hangs up and turns to the guy at the counter. Looks like I don't need one after all. Okay, whatever. The worker sighs and returns to idly surfing the internet. Oh shit, so you only wanted to know who it was? As opposed to... That's clever. Time to go. Aki waits for Naaki to leave before strolling casually to the door. Once outside, she gives her brother an approving pat on the back. Nicely done as usual. Naaki beams. So what now? The ID belongs to Nathan. Talk to him, I guess. Wait, I'm supposed to just walk up to him and ask if he killed Dr. Johansson? Well, I was thinking more of tying him up and hanging him off a tall building. Like, how about no? We don't want to be flung into prison along with him. We could call it aerial motivation. Yeah, very funny. Let me guess, aeriavation? No, motive aerial. Nice try, though. Motive aerial? They're both as shit as each other. Yeah, I'm just going to tell Gursky about it. Your loss. You go see Miko. I am heading back to the student union to see if Sean's got an answer about that bagpiping minor. Why would you sincerely follow that up? What? Oh, Lord. Also, can I just say, so far, the most pointless thing in this game. Ta-da! Useless. Has not been useful once. Oh dear, right. Come on, let's speak to you. Let's get everyone, rounded up. I think Nathan might have a good motive for killing Dr. Jansen. What makes you say that? Well, I found this note in the printer. It's an expulsion notice. Nathan was going to be expelled? Supposedly for unauthorized access of confidential files. What confidential files did he read? I didn't think of that. I hand the papers to Gursky and he glances over them quickly. That's his student ID number on the second page. And how do you know this? It might be better if I don't tell you that. Gursky arches an eyebrow, and it's not hard to tell he already has a solid idea of where I got the information. Right, well, getting kicked out of the school is a better motive than anything else we've got. Let's talk to him. This is such a small notice. It's got to be that he was looking up confidential notes of something he definitely wasn't supposed to be looking into. Not like, oh, well, fucking he did this and... Or Nathan saw something which was like, hey, I know your secret, you bastard. We'll soon see. It just seems rather flimsy so far. I think he's at the library right now. We can meet there and talk to him. Okie dokie. Well, there we go. This is definitely the end, isn't it? Right, come on. You need to be brave. Be brave, Dave! Right. Detective Gursky meets me near the library entrance. As soon as he sees me, he pulls out a notepad and begins to flip through it. So, anything else I should know about this Nathan guy? Not much comes to mind. He's a TA for most of Johansson's classes, but the students don't seem to like him very much. He and David get along pretty well, but he and Jupiter are still on rocky ground. I think he still feels undervalued. Like he deserves more recognition than he's getting. Well, he did kind of allude to that earlier. Could be a motive to steal the doctor's research and sell it off to a competitor who might value him more. But why would you kill someone? They were going to expel you from a university, so you kill them? What, you think no one was ever going to find out? Nah, it seems... Alright, so let's just go with it. See if something changes. And if Dr. Johansson reported him, that would be a permanent mark on his record. He wouldn't find work anywhere. That sounds more like a motive. Nathan and David pace around the stable of students, all working fervishly on some sort of homework. Okay, so the reason they've got, and the reason they're probably going to stick to, is that he wouldn't get work because he nicked files. Well, I suppose if he's nicking files and selling them off to a competitor at this point, you don't really care, do you? Alright, yeah, that's a good enough reason, I guess. He pauses momentarily to offer a word of advice to a guy who looks especially feverish. Hey, Nathan. Nathan barely bothers to glance in my direction. I'm sure you can see I'm in the middle of office hours. Can't this wait? No, it really can't. Yeah, the policeman entered the room, bitch. You better be scared. We need to talk about Dr. Johansson, but... Gursky nods at the group of students who have all stopped working to listen to our conversation. What's going on? Is something wrong? I just want to talk about something private, I guess. I could take care of your students for a bit. A teasing grin spreads across his face. But you'll owe me dinner. Where he's going, he won't have that fucking opportunity. Nathan waves him off absent-mindedly. When do I not? Nathan scans the library quickly before motioning us to follow him. Over here. He leads the two of us to find a remote corner of the library. So what did you want? Well, if we're in a remote corner, we've cornered him. We shouldn't fucking have a problem if he runs away. Because they always run away. It's just a thing. So what did you want? Gursky holds up the first printout. Do you recognize this? I'm afraid I can't help you with that. What is it? It's an expulsion notice. Dr. Johansson was planning to expel you for unauthorized access to confidential information. Were you selling it to another research facility? Nathan snorts through his nose. You're joking, right? I haven't heard anything about this. Right, guilty as charged. Lock him up, throw away the key, etc, etc, etc. Is that so? Gursky shows him the second page. Because I've got an entire page of login times with your student ID that says otherwise. What the... Nathan leans in and squints at the page. His eyes widen as soon as he realizes what the numbers mean. But that doesn't make any sense. It makes a lot of sense to me. This is the first time I've seen this. They'll never go back to the lab that late. And will the video evidence back that claim? The camera's only recording the case of a break-in. If someone used the entry code, there wouldn't be any footage of him or her. Can you explain all these logins? No, I don't keep a track of when I log in because there's a computer there to do it for me. As you know. And you're telling me that in this case, the computer must have gotten it wrong. Yeah, no, don't blame the computer. It's more likely that someone else used my card to log in. I was thinking that myself. That is easily as likely. And if you're looking for someone who has a reason to sell secrets, try Aaron. He transferred from our rival school, Western State University. They've never been able to keep up with us. Maybe he wanted to give them an edge. Plus, he keeps misplacing his cards, so he borrows everyone else's cards all the time, including mine. Why don't you try asking him about it? Detective Gursky and I trade glances. Nathan's alibi doesn't sound very compelling, but we can't refute it. Are we done talking? I've got to get going. I've got a lecture in... He looks at the clock. -3 minutes. Oh. You may go, but I'd strongly advise you not leave campus. Nathan rolls his eyes. Like I have time to. He turns on his heel and scoops up his bag, dashes out of the door. So what do you think? I don't know if I believe him, but it couldn't hurt to talk to Aaron. I think he's still in his room. Lead the way. Damn, this is like the longest ending ever. I thought it would be gone by now. I thought it had to be done by now. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna cut a part here. Why not?